When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday, February 3rd. And boys, winter's still here. 6 more weeks of it. That may surprise you.
No. Old Punks Phil came out, saw that shadow, figured that. I mean, I don't think the snow's even going to melt for 6 more weeks, so we might be on the 10-week trend.
I mean, I don't know if there was more of a lock of 6 more weeks of winter than this winter.
Yep, I put it on Calfee.
I saw Punxsutawney Phil going to the beach on a meme this morning on social media. He's
all right.
Hey, Phil had his day on AI yesterday. That boy was all over AI. Everyone was making pictures with Phil yesterday.
Yeah, Gobbler's Knob, baby. Gobbler's Knob.
But yeah, guys, we got 6 more weeks of winter, but that just means we're going to be heating up in the mortgage industry sooner than later because this market is still popping out there. We're still seeing great deals get accepted, but we always get asked all the time, guys, how do I get the lowest interest rate, or what do I have to do to save the most money? And believe it or not, it might just be lowering the term of your mortgage.
Yeah. I mean, it's been proven time over time that the 15-year rate is better than the 30-year rate. So people that are begging for that 5.5, we got it.
It's just, are you disciplined enough to have the higher payment to save yourself close to a couple $100,000 probably in the life of the loan with cost, Anth? Are you disciplined enough to do that?
Yeah, I mean, because a 15-year, yes, you get the lowest rate, but it also comes with a little bit higher of a monthly payment that you're going to have for the next 15 years. So, every situation is going to be different. If you're looking for, a little bit more, structure as far as a lower monthly payment, 30 might work better. But if you're looking to save that money, over the next 15 years and you can afford that payment, it's definitely a solid option when you're saving.
Yes. For the folks that want to be smart about their mortgage and get the best rate and save the most funds, I mean, the math doesn't lie. The best way to do that is to lower your term. And of course, the 15 is the most common. If you're not going to go with a 30-year term, most folks look at 15, but you could do a 20, you could do a 25-year. Like, anything to lower the terms is very important to lower the cost.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, those aspect of the 20-year, 25-year that you just mentioned, they are great terms, but it ultimately comes down to the rate. So, I mean, the 15-year rate's going to chop down way more than some of those other ones. Maybe that person can't afford the full 15, might go to the 20, but you're looking at a 20-year rate around the 30-year rate as well. So there's not much of a break. So if you can get to that 15-year mark, you're going to save a ton of money. And I think you mentioned earlier, you could save up to like $200,000 over the life of the loan if you had it for that whole term.
Yeah, Anth, let's pull up the comparison that we made here. So this is a comparison going from left to right. You have a 30-year conventional, a 30-year FHA, and then a 15-year conventional. So we can ignore the middle one for this example. We're just looking at 30-year FHA to 15-year FHA. $300,000 purchase price, 5% down. Now you will see for 30-year, the interest rate 6%, APR 6.42. Like Tom said, the interest rate for the 15-year is 5.5, APR 5.76. So you're saving 0.5% on interest. So your payment will be a little bit higher because your term is compacted. So yes, you're going to have about $600 more a month, but the savings, what Tom was just saying, look at the overall investment on the 30-year, Anth. We're in the 600,000s, where the 15-year, we're only in the 400,000s. By my math, you're saving hundreds of thousands of dollars doing the 15-year over the 30. It's just a lot of folks don't want that higher mortgage payment.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely correct. I mean, you're going to save the money, but yes, that is going to bump it up $600. So it comes down to affordability. It really does. I mean, if you can afford that payment and you're okay for the next 15 years, having that 0.5% lower on rate is going to save you $200,000 over the next 15 years, you could actually put that money towards something else, which could earn you more money. So there's definitely valuable options between both.
And you're getting that rate to start that everyone's wishing they could refi to right now. There are smart ways to do this game of financing. You just have to understand what you're getting into. And a lot of folks will be like, well, I don't want my payment. Why is my payment higher, but I'm getting a lower interest rate? It's because the term is cut in half and you're paying that mortgage off way quicker. So your payment is going to be higher.
Yeah, and it's all buyer specific, and that's the importance of getting pre-approved, having that pre-offer huddle, knowing exactly what term is best for you, knowing what payment's best for you, everything of that nature, all is done at pre-approval. So that is just one of the 50 reasons of importance of getting that pre-approval done early.
And I mean, just common nature. Yes, putting more down can show the seller that you're easily qualified. Doing a lower term can also show that. Showing a 15-year over a 30-year offer can definitely show the seller like, oh, okay, we got a real buyer here. Like this guy, this gal, they know what they're doing. They're easily qualified. Heck, if they can't get the 15, they're definitely going to be able to get the 30. That might be the mindset for some sellers. Again, making your offer stronger or look stronger with just the terms of the mortgage.
100%. It's a great option. I think that even as we look down the road here, not even on purchases, but on refinances, if you currently have a 30-year and you've been in there for a few years, it might be worth it to look down to the 15 and cut that term. We mostly handle purchases, but that's a good, thought on the refi is to possibly lower your term on that and keep the same payment while cutting off years.
I mean, Ant, that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to give everyone the best ideas, the best comparisons, the best loan options for their scenario. And it is crazy how just lowering the term can save so much money over, 15 or 30 years.
Yeah, $200,000 is a lot of money. Most people pay that for a house. So definitely, work with somebody that's going to provide you different options. Don't just go online and say, hey, so-and-so's offering a rate. They're probably quoting you the 15-year rate. You just didn't read the fine print close enough that shows it's a 15-year rate, and then you look at a 30 and the rate's higher. So definitely work with professionals that are going to go over options such as us three, and we'll walk you through whatever option is going to work best.
It's so true. So if you are out there, if you're a buyer that is trying to game plan life and what's the best way to do this, if you can qualify for a lower term, I know the whole talk the last couple months is how can we get more than a 30-year term? We think that's crazy talk on this podcast. We want you to cut down the years, cut down your interest, because interest is a killer in everything. Look at the savings, the 15-year over the 30. When you look at the savings for the life of the loan, you'd almost be crazy to go 30 over 15. But the most common mortgage is that 30-year because of the affordability and the payments. But there are plenty of folks out there that can't afford the mortgage that they're in. They're not buying up to their max amount. And if you're going to be dedicated and you're going to be able to handle the higher monthly payment, the game of life could get a lot easier if you're able to do that 15-year mortgage.
Yeah, I like that. The game of life, because it's not just about the house. It's all of your expenses. And you have to know exactly what you're paying each month off of what you're bringing in.
Yes, everyone wants to look at the house as just a purchase. But as you stay in that mortgage, that house is an investment. That house can become your own bank account through home equity lines. Your house can become a major asset in your life. And if your balance is a lot less than what the value is, that's going to, again, open up all the avenues for you if you need that down the road.
100%. 100%. Get rid of that debt. Make sure you're always paying on time.
Simple words from a great man right there. So that's all I have for this Tuesday. Mr. LaPera, finish us up.
Well, guys, let's make home ownership affordable as always. Let's do it. If the 15 don't work for you, hey, we have alternatives. You could do a 16, 17, 18 year. Let's go. We got the options. That's all I got, boys.
That's it, everyone. We'll see you Friday.
Later.
Okay, guys.
Tom, Ryan, and Anthony